of the defendants in furtherance of the goal of their conspiracy. Robin Greenhill, the accountant, would ensure the wiring, funds transfer, or cash payments to workers. Frankie, Centella, Moy Bond, Brennan Paul, and KK, which is Christina Corham, I believe, would also be responsible for ensuring payments to workers in cash. Young Miami, Jade, and Daphne were paid a monthly fee to work for Mr. Combs. For work as Mr. Combs workers and receive payment via wire transfer. Okay, so this lawsuit alleged that Carisha was receiving paycheck for sex work, but the other people who were mentioned were Daphne Joy and Jade. Now, let's see if we can find this Jade person. Diddy Jade. Okay, Jade Ramney. Okay, says IG model Jane Ramey splattered in the P. Diddy lawsuit as an alleged sex worker. Let's see if we could actually find her. Okay. Okay, let me see if we can find this girl. Jade Ramey Instagram. Here we go. So allegedly, this is one of the people they're saying was a sex worker. Now, I think she's been linked with Diddy. And if you actually look up pictures, Jade, Diddy, kissing. There's a picture of them kissing somewhere. I think right here. And this is the picture of him with her. So he's definitely been around her. Now, let me see if she said anything about being called a sex worker. She does have some stories. She says, pure hearts always win in the end. The light is real. A picture of her. Then a picture of her and a dog. Then a picture of, okay, some promo. And then at this age, you got to realize everyone has a lot of growing. Okay, she hasn't really mentioned anything. Okay, but anyway, who's really gotten a lot of fire for this is Daphne Joy. Now, you might know Daphne Joy as Curtis Jackson's baby mama. When Curtis Jackson is obviously 50 Cent. A lot of people believe that 50 has, some issues with Diddy because Diddy started fucking his baby mom. Now, I believe, and this is how small the industry is. I think Daphne Joy used to hang out with like Floyd back in the day. Daphne Joy, Floyd Mayweather. And it just shows how like all these guys like kind of like they pretty much, they hang out with the same women, so to speak. Is it this? Anyway. All right. Forget where she came from. But she's who 50 has his second baby with. And essentially, she was seen a lot of times partying with Diddy. Or not partying with Diddy, but hanging out with Diddy. Daphne Joy, Diddy, like she was seen on like Star Island, like walking around, whatever the case is. Like, where's the infamous picture of them like walking here? Okay. And then 50 used to clown. 50 Cent laughs at baby mama Diddy. He used to, I can't find anything but the current shit. But he basically used to just clown his baby mama, right? Like, he used to clown him like, yo, y'all are hanging out.
Hi, what brings you in today?
I'm trying to cancel my membership.
Okay, I can't find it. Anyway. Okay. I'm not even going to try to, like, find the exact origination of it. But regardless, 50 Cent started to make a little bit of light or some jokes about, I'm pretty sure he don't care about Young Miami being called a sex worker, but his baby mama now being mentioned. Now people are saying, bro, we get why, like, you kind of feel some type of way about Diddy because he done turned the woman that you made the mother of your child into a sex worker. And right, it says the instant thing that came out says 50 Cent is seeking sole custody of his son, with Daphne Joy after she's named as an alleged sex worker. So this is her, this is him, and this is his son, Sire. And he then starts on the attack because he then posts up, and what did he post? Wait, before he even post that, he started, hold on. He started basically just calling her a sex worker. Okay. So he starts making fun of Stevie J, who's also involved, and we'll get to what he said before. But then he basically starts calling his baby mama a sex worker, and his baby mama snapped. Like, she fucking just couldn't handle him constantly making these jokes about her being a sex worker. And she went off and tried to expose him. So this is how she tried to expose him. She put up this long-ass post. And, you know, he was putting up these funny little posts saying, yo, damn, oh, you a sex worker now? Like, basically just clowning her for her being alleged, or at least being reported as an alleged sex worker for Diddy. And she put up this message to 50 saying, everything's a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You're wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos onto people's lives. How would you feel if Sire, which is their son, was the one in handcuffs for nothing? We moved to New York to give you the opportunity to be a father to your son, and you saw him 10 times out of the 2 years that we lived 1 mile away from you. I'm tired of upholding and protecting an image to our son that you have never, ever earned. Let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of raping me and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false claims made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time. She also continued by saying, I am deeply hurt by the lies in Rodney Jones' lawsuit. The claim that I am a sex worker is 100% false and character assassination. I am retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney. Okay? So that's what she said. She also put up a video of her crying. And, you know, listen, only a female could put up a good, you know, I'm in my feelings, I'm bawling, I'm crying. Oh, somebody said she was messing with Future. Really? Daphne Joy was messing with Future? Thank you, Pure Joy. Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was Floyd. Oh, wow. Anyway, she puts up a video of her crying, you know, the lips looking very luscious. I don't know if she got like lip gloss on it, but she's supposedly in distress because 50 is now calling her a sex worker, even though it all originated from a lawsuit. And 50 kind of doubles down. I'm not going to lie. 50 actually posts something. He says, it is what it is. See you in family court, sex worker. You know what I mean? And it's kind of interesting because, you know, a lot of these women, and I hope I won't come across or sound crazy saying this, but if you're receiving a paycheck from Diddy, we got to stop this whole thing where people disguise what they're doing. Daphne Joy has no marketable talents. No disrespect to her. If you're hanging out with Diddy and Diddy's paying you, y'all could make it sound like whatever, but essentially he's paying to fuck, right? And once you're getting paid to fuck, once you're being incentivized by money to fuck, you are categorized as a sex worker. Now, I don't know if she was, but according to the allegations, they claim she was, right? It's so interesting that the sex worker title triggers so many women. You know, when the first time I saw it, when they started telling OnlyFans women, hey, you're a sex worker. And they were like, no, I'm not. I'm not fucking nobody. I'm only playing with my pussy. No, you're a sex worker because you're selling sex, and that's the work you do. And there would be just so much. No. For whatever reason, all of these women who are so independent, real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga, fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Oh, fuck a broke nigga. I only fuck with a nigga with a bag. Hey, give me the bag before I fuck. These are all their lyrics. These are the captions they post every day. They love telling another woman, hey, you're fucking somebody, but you not getting no money. They love bragging about the fact that they're sexual openness with said dude that they're dealing with comes with financial incentives, except when you label them anything but what they want to call themselves. And this is the delusion of many women. If you call some of these whores city girls, oh yeah, they love it. Yeah, of course. I'm a real bitch. I'm a city girl. I'm a hot girl. You know, I'm a independent chick. You get what I mean? I'm a boss. You call them any of those things, they love it. They love it. They willfully take those titles. You call them something that just still stings, that doesn't match up. It's like, I knew I was going to get under Carisha's skin because all of these chicks that, I was talking to a girl. I won't even tell, it's just so embarrassing. Y'all know the person, but I won't even tell y'all who it is. She was telling me, she said, this is a woman telling me this. She says, actually, I'd rather be the side chick. Matter of fact, I got mad hoes. And I was trying to tell her, I said, you realize like you're just indulging in whoredom. Like you think you have, because she was bragging about she had a roster of dudes. I got a roster of niggas. They all want me. Matter of fact, I could get any dick when I want to. They're my hoes. They like when I want to get fucked by one, and I'm like, you're just telling me you're a whore. That's it. Like, I don't know. You're trying to, women will, they look at these Aries of the world and the Jada Waiters and, all these girls who have basically changed what, like common definitions have been and now try to retake the power of it and make up new names. And now these chicks are really thinking like, yo, hey, no, like I could do the same thing as a guy. I'm not the whore. I'm the chick with the roster. No, you're a fucking whore. That's what it is. What stings them the most is when you use the antiquated, very black and white definitions of what they do to actually label them. Carisha never had a fucking problem with me until I called her a side chick. She raps about, oh, I don't care if you have a man, you have a bitch, as long as you got a bag. Hey, I'm only here for the bag. Yo, I don't fuck broke niggas. Da. Oh, I don't gotta be in a relationship. Which they brag about all these things, but let me tell you this: all of them, they're capping. This is why the reason the city girls are irrelevant, because they were never telling the truth from the beginning. They're coping. They're saying shit to make themselves feel good with the behavior that is really not really, it's not pleasing to the soul. So when these women, like once you call them that antiquated term, like when I said to Carisha, oh, you're just his side chick, she couldn't handle that. If I said, oh, you the boss bitch that got Diddy wrapped around your finger, she said, of course I am. But when you call her the side chick, it hurt her ego. It fucked with her mental. It touched her soul. This is what's happening now with the lawsuit. Side chick. Oh, side chick, it just hurts their heart. Now, the new word to hurt these bitches' hearts is sex worker. Go listen to any of these bitches and be like, nah, fuck all that. Like, yo, niggas was cheating on me when I wasn't making no money anyway. Yo, I'm on OnlyFans. Like, I get to be a boss now. Matter of fact, I made like $5,000 this month, and just be like, okay, cool. Congratulations, you are a really good sex worker. Just say to them. It just fucks with they're hurt. That's the new key. You just gotta call these women what they are. They're not city girls and hot girls and icy girls. You're a whore. You're a sex worker. You're a side chick. It's okay. These things have existed before you, and it'll exist with you. Don't try to pretty it up. Don't try to put a fucking cherry on top of a pile of shit. You are what you do. You're a sex worker. We could look up the fucking definition of sex worker. Let's look it up. Sex worker. Sex workers are adults who receive money or goods in exchange for consensual sexual services. This is why I can't understand Yo Miami even acting like she's not a sex worker. You should want to say you're a sex worker because part of sex work is consent. You're consenting to this. This is why you chose this to be your work, which means Diddy ain't do nothing wrong. You should say, no, of course I'm a sex worker because I consented to everything that I did. When a sex worker normally won't be involved in none of these trafficking type of lawsuits because The feds or the authorities won't be looking to say, oh, this person was coerced to have sex. They didn't want to. No, you're a sex worker. Like you have an agreement with someone that for whatever compensation you're getting, you're gonna provide consensual sexual services or erotic performances. Okay, either regularly or occasionally, right? So this is the new term. It's fucking with all of these women. I'm telling you, you call them a sex worker because women have now created this coping mentality where they're like, the girls are OnlyFans. They look down on girls that do porn. Why? They're like, oh, I would never do porn. Me, at least, I'm in my bedroom, and to be honest, like it's just me and a camera. Like, nah, I would never do that, right? The girls that's over there like finger fucking themselves, sticking cucumbers in their snatch, you know what I mean, doing all type of shit on some solo shit. They get looked down on by the other girls who just post naked and provocative pictures. They be like, "Ooh, I wouldn't do that. No, hell no." Now, listen, I used to do nude photo shoots, topless photo shoots anyway, so of course I put it on OnlyFans. I'm getting my bag. I don't give a fuck about it. All cope, okay? Y'all are all sex workers. That's the fact. All sex workers. We have, it's so interesting because it's coming to a helm. Sex worker rap has been popular. It's been popular for the last, pretty much like 4 or 5 years, but none of those women would actually call what they do sex work, even though their content is describing sex work. Just do it for a bag. Fuck for a bag. Let's think about it. If you're fucking for a bag, sex workers are adults who will receive money, a bag, in exchange for consensual sexual services. Pretty self-explanatory. The city girls are sex workers. Meg Thee Stallion, with some of her content, is rapping about sex work. A lot of these women, they rap about sex work. You get what I mean? But dare you call them a sex worker? They feel very offended. Okay? So anyway, 50 says, yo, listen, man, it is what it is. See you in family court, sex worker. Okay? And he then posts a picture of her and Diddy and says, he's obviously answering to her like long-ass message. He says, you moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy. So you move back and you start receiving money from Brother Love. Now, here we are, you little sex worker. Okay? So he's clearly not giving a fuck about, what she's saying. And by the way, here's the thing too. These women have been hiding in plain sight. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what's going to happen? This is going to kill this era. And I'm glad that we're about to eradicate it because, of course we want women to have their time and to flourish in rap. But this period of whoredom music, debauchery, sex work, soundtracks, it's like low-hanging fruit. Like, these are the girls, like, at some point, they should have made it to OnlyFans. Like, when you have somebody who's an artist that gets on an interview and even talks like this.
I just had a conversation with somebody the other day. I said, I'm really, like.
She had a conversation with somebody recently. It's not that she's really an artist. It's not that she's really talented. It's not that she really, likes perform. The only thing that the conversation was, she's really a whore. Like, come on, bro. Like, come the fuck on, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a little bit satisfied watching the irrelevance of a young Miami who came in a game with no care for the actual art of music and would literally proclaim, I am here to basically fuck for money or glorify this. And then at a certain point, like now, where people are saying, yeah, those anthems you made glorifying fucking for money, they're stale. What are you going to do now? Because we don't want to hear your music. And the said person goes and allegedly starts fucking for money. I am a little satisfied by that. Yes, your lame raps about how you wanted to be a sex worker, They don't work. Indulge in sex work then. Perfect.
Like I'm a like with a W. Like I'm a
But define that, though.
like I'm a I just had a conversation with somebody the other day. I said I'm really like I'm a like with a W. Like I'm a
But define that, though.
like I'm a
I mean, after you say that, how could you get mad at anybody for calling you a sex worker? Like just how? To me, that's baffling. Now, I seen a video pop up, and people were saying, listen, man, see, Young Miami is like, I call her a public urinal. You feel me? Like, she's like the airplane bathroom, the bathroom of the baseball stadium. Like, she's one of them women that lacks any more moral integrity as long as she's getting a bag. Okay? Now, give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Now, there's an old interview resurfacing. And apparently, and this is alleged, they said a girl who was doing an interview, and by the way, this was the girl that was referred to on our platform recently as a dirty IG Trish. She was the one that was keeping the kid away from the father, whatever, while she was babysitting. Apparently, she's trying to have like some insight. She's interviewing, I don't know if it's Rolling Loud or what, but she's interviewing the city girls. We got JT and Young Miami. But she's trying to send her a hint, like, hey, remember we met at that freak off? Like, remember that freak off we met at? Do you remember? You know what I mean? And it gets awkward because she's not trying to say, like, remember when they flew us out and just fucked the shit out of us? She's not really trying to say that. But JT is kind of like lost. She's like, wait, how do y'all know each other? Like, but she's hinting towards it. And then they have one of those girl moments like, you know, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember when we all got peed on. Watch this encounter. And this is how you know Young Miami is a goddamn veteran at the freak off. Watch this.
How you feeling? Where you know me from?
I don't know.
You don't remember? We went on, where did we go? We went on a trip. You remember where we went?
Look at JT. What the fuck y'all talking about? What does this got to do with music?
No, it was like a group of us.
Group of us. A group of sex workers, allegedly. Come on, people. Do we got to put two and two together?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I know you. That's where I know you from. I know.
Where? You remember now? Oh, okay.
Okay. You remember? Yo, she is so fucking confused.
All right.
Remember the orgy? Remember the freak off?
Well, now we're here.
Now we're here.
Girl, that
Whole time she like, what the fuck is going on here?
was not what I was trying to talk about. Did you know do you know it's the 50th day of hip hop today?
50th day of hip. She don't even know what she's talking about. She really want to talk about the fucking freak off.
No.
Me neither. They told me to talk about it.
They told me to talk about it.
I don't know why. Okay. Anyway. Okay, here's my question. Oh, okay. When's the last time y'all let a broke dude hit?
Never.
That's a pretty typical answer from a sex worker. I'm sorry.
Probably like 2014.
How many years ago was that?
Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, JT, I feel so bad for you because I can tell I don't see you with the other shenanigans. You don't got really nothing else going on but music. Like, music is what you like. I could tell JT has realized I'm not the girl who's about to hold myself out and do some sex work shit and get passed around from person to person. She's in a lovely relationship with Uzi. You could tell, like, she literally wants to be a musician. This chick right here, you could tell, man, I got to see what Diddy got her on the, like, you know, these chicks, like, allegedly, I don't be knowing, but still, I hear a lot of these sex workers have a menu. You ever heard that? These bitches got menus. Like, niggas like you go to a restaurant. It's like, yo, hey, you want your toe licked, you want your toe licked, gooch licked, and then you want me to ride your shit for an hour? This is a price. You want a nut in my face? Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's on a menu. Like, real talk, these bitches got menus. Real talk, menus. Like, yo, like literally, you're flipping through. Like, okay, that's the appetizer. Oh shit, this is the entree. What the fuck, dessert, bitch? What the fuck? You let me shit on your chest, pee on your stomach. What the fuck? God damn, yo, hold up. You flip the page again. Damn, this shit got sides. What the fuck? What the fuck is the hell? Yeah. This is how they get down. So I think this is my personal opinion. I don't know if this is true. I think Carisha I think she got a menu. I want to get a hold of the menu to post online that we could see how she's charging. You feel me?
I don't know.
What's the math on it? 2014, 2023. 5, 6, I don't know.
Bad teachers.
Do you guys?
What?
3. Got the math on it.
16.
How many years ago was that?
I don't.
Dude, hit.
Never.
Probably like 2014.
How many years ago was that?
I don't know.
What's the math on it? 2014, 2023. 5, 6.
It's like JT's looking at both of them like, oh, y'all done fucked already. Like, what the fuck is that? What type of interview is this?
Bad teachers.
Do you guys get involved in each other's dating life?
Yeah. I'll be like, fuck that sis.
Oh,
No, I'm playing, no.
you been telling her she need to be treated better, or what you be telling her?
Yeah, nah. If she like it, I love it. Vice versa, no.
All right. Get them fellas out here, or some.
Anyway, one of those, man. One of those. Anyway,
I know what it is.
good for them.
How you feeling? Where you know me from?
I don't know.
The freak off, man. That's where she know you from, man. That's where she know you from. So anyway, so 50 is trying to get sole custody of his child. And his baby mama hit back with some heavy allegations, as I said. And yeah, she's really upset that she's being labeled as a sex worker. Now, I would say this, and I don't have any proof of this, but has Daphne Joy been put on payroll for Diddy? Let's make an assumption for the sake of argument that maybe she has. What tangible or marketable skill does she possess that you would think a music mogul would hire her for? Because you do know, because this is going to be everybody, and I'm not talking specifically to her, but you do know every sex worker who gets put on payroll, you know what they're going to say? Oh no, I just got put on payroll for massages. Oh, everybody knows, like, yo, I'm like a therapist. I know a lot about like earth signs and zodiac signs. So I'm like the mental health specialist. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on. Right? So I don't know if she was put on payroll, but it would be interesting to know why the fuck, if you got no manageable or marketable skills, you'll be put on payroll by the nigga who's Mr. Freakoff. Now, here's also the interesting thing about it. And this kind of showed me a lot about her loyalty. I read this message as if she was protecting Diddy. Okay, everything is a joke to you until your safety is compromised, which is happening. Okay, that could be 50 who's making jokes about her and she lives with their son. Okay, I get that. That's about her. It says you're wreaking havoc, real havoc, frenzy, and chaos onto people's lives. How would you feel if Sire was the one in handcuffs for nothing? Seems like she's almost saying, hey, why don't you have some empathy for what's going on with Diddy and Diddy's sons? How would you feel if it was our son? That's kind of odd. What the fuck does our son got to do with what Diddy's son got going on? I don't know what freak off shit they got going on. So that kind of comes across, if you ask me, that comes across as if she's almost saying, hey, I'm not only upset at what you've said about me, but why are you even doing all of this to Diddy? Which, we moved to New York, this seems personal. And this part here seemed crazy. Not saying it's true or not true, but it seemed like she wanted to thrust 50 in the limelight of things, just like how Diddy is in the limelight of things. She says, let's put the real focus on your actions of R-wording me and physically abusing me, which, by the way, 50 has responded to. He quickly said, the disturbing allegations in the sworn pleadings recently filed in a court case related to Daphne Joy, the mother of my 12-year-old child, has required me to take all necessary legal actions to protect my son's sire. The most recent false and baseless accusations by Daphne Joy are clearly in response to my decision to seek sole custody of my son. My son's sire is my main priority, and keeping him safe in an environment is my only focus at this time. Okay? It's like she tried to throw 50 in the midst of it, but I'm going to be honest with you. Like, hey, listen, I'm not saying 50's an angel, but right now niggas is focused on Diddy. Niggas ain't about to go focus on 50. And also, I'm going to be honest with you, I think because 50's outspokenness kind of speaking on this when a lot of people were very scared to, I think people they're not absolving 50 of anything he might have done in his life, but they're like, listen, if there is a time that people are going to quote unquote come for 50, they will. But right now, you ain't finna get the focus off Diddy by saying, oh, but he got some shit going on too. No, people are focused on Diddy. For real, okay? It's kind of interesting. Now, while 50 was joking about everybody else, and let me ask you a question. How much do you think that Diddy was being petty by fucking with 50's baby mama? How much you think Diddy was being petty by doing that? Because, you know, him and 50, they've been having issues for a while. So how much you think 50 was being petty? And then how much do you think that 50 was maybe a little bit hurt that his baby mama was hanging out with somebody who he kind of considers an op? So he always wanted to, you know, really stick it to Diddy, with that statement. But he always wanted to, you know, kind of pile on when it came to.
So Diddy was messing with 50 Cent's baby mama. You feel me? And now that the new lawsuits and stuff are coming out and all this information's coming out, man, it's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It is crazy. Like, let's keep it a bean about Diddy, bro. Do we feel like Diddy is gonna make it out of all the accusations he has against him? Like, every day you wake up, it's a new story about Diddy, a new accusation or a new story about Diddy every single day. Like, they just want to tear this man all the way down to the ground, which, you feel me, it's his own fault, because if he didn't do the deeds he did, he wouldn't be having these problems. But, you feel me, he did what he did. Now 50 Cent's BM Daphne Joy, you feel me, she was in the alleged lawsuit as a S space X worker. You feel me? I don't want to say that because, you feel me, I love YouTube and YouTube has some interesting guidelines, so I don't want to call the lady that, but they were calling her, you feel me, that. And man, oh man, it's crazy, bro. That's the main thing I will say. It is crazy. It is really insane, man. Do I think she's a S-word worker? No. Like, obviously, they're just trying to make every single thing sound way worse than it really is. Like, I don't think that lady, she's unless she is, you feel me? That. But I feel like she was just like a side chick that Diddy had around. But I mean, let's keep it a beam, bro. Like, are you a S space X worker? Basically, if you're a side chick that's kept around, he's paying you. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Like, a side chick, like, if all the dude is paying you to, like, mess with you you're basically like a little personal like sex worker, bro. Like, and that's not even trying to be disrespectful. Like, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. I really want to know you guys' opinions on everything, bro. Like, what is everyone's opinions on the whole thing? Man, it's crazy. It's your boy Big Ek News, and yeah.